Why did I apply for the scholarship? It was like a fluke. I didn't think at all I would get it. So my plan was to go back to university for my third year. And I was really surprised that I got it and really, really happy. So why do I want to be a developer? Why do I like coding? From what I've seen so far, from the little experiences I have, just love the whole universe really. Like, things seem far more meritocratic just by the intrinsic nature of what you do. So, for example, in real life, if you think your boss or some really cool person in your industry further up has got something wrong, if you tell them, you'll be shooed down or shrugged off or made fun of even. It's possible for sure, but in coding it's not like that. You make a pull request. If you fix a bug, they don't care who you are, and you become a collaborator of that project. And so you're always learning new things. You get to be really creative. Last Christmas, I was really, really depressed with my degree, and I started swing dancing with a friend, and then I just got really hooked. Really happy when I swing dance. It kind of ticks all the other boxes that coding doesn't. You know, you get the social aspect, the musical, the physical, the emotional, the connection with people. So kind of it's this good balance. The hardest thing I've had to overcome. So this is a question that actually came on the questionnaire form for ThoughtWork. And the answer I put there, the answer is the truth, the hardest truth, was sexual abuse when I was young, but I think I was about 8. And I think it affected my relationships throughout teenagehood and then early adulthood. And I'm only just starting to, the last couple of years, kind of realise how. Yeah. I'm not sure if I've overcome it yet, but getting there. And yeah, and you know what, like being independent and having something going for you in life enables you to overcome these kinds of things, because a large part of what was not letting me overcome them were things like not knowing what I was doing with my life, having no money, being on the road, travelling, and then having to sleep at various people's houses because I had nowhere to stay, and not thinking that there was anything wrong and feeling bad but not knowing why, and not knowing that the demands of me were unfair, basically thinking that their expectations had to be honoured or something. In what ways has coding made me a better person? I think you have to think about other people, because you have to think about the maintainability of your code so that they can use it. You have to think about the future, because if you write something bad now, then later it's going to be difficult. And I think that future thinking and thinking of others are desirable qualities for a human in general. Yeah, be okay, and increasingly okay, with not knowing stuff and getting things wrong and things breaking and failing, and becoming familiar with that, I think, is really therapeutic actually. You just realise that a lot of the time in life there's no point in complaining about the things that are wrong. You might as well just fix them, and if nobody else has fixed it, you can just go in and fix that thing. So I think it makes you a better person, you know, like on a social level for others, but also on a personal, emotional level, because on an emotional level you become more okay with constantly failing, and that prepares you for a lot of things in life, I think. Yeah.